Now, question 25 is the first modelling scenario that we're looking at. One little point to watch is that when something increases by 30%, it means it's got a common ratio or a multiplier of 1.30 times. They're sold 120, so mine is 120, and initially there's a stockpile of 500 units. Now I'm going to use the initial phrase of T0 is equal to 500. Now let's just generate a difference equation. So Tn plus 1 is 1.30 times the previous stockpile. Take 120. Initially, I had 500. Now, when I generate the first 5 terms of the sequence, might pay to do it on the calculator. Let's bring up the calculator. And put the terms in. Still got a lot of stuff there, so I'm just going to delete all that. Bit of a spring clean. And I'm down to A0, which is a very happy way to be. And I've got 1.30 AN. And take 120. I start from 500. Good thing about using the calculator is if you do make a bit of a muck up, it works and works quite neatly. A little word of warning, I'm going to have to change where I started from. So I start from 0, 20 is arbitrary. And you can see there, 500 initially becomes 530, 569, and 771.29 after 5 weeks. Now, to generate the graph, now obviously I've got a bit of a weird scaling there, so I have to actually scale it. So I'm going from 0, I might make that minus 100 so I can actually see a few things. And we'll go up to 800, be pretty neat there. And I might make gradations of 50. That might help gridding it a little bit as well. So you can see what I've got there. And if I tab along that, analysis, trace, that might help me scale it. So I start at 500, 530, 569, 619, 685, etc. So when I scale this up on my graph, now, let's move that out of the way. This is what I'm going to have. 500 initially, then 530, 569, 619, and 685. I could continue that if I've got 771, so I'll continue that through to there. So you can see the graph is quite easy to generate. When it comes to tests and exams, you will be asked to replicate your graphs as you go. And for part D, clearly my stockpile's increasing and getting larger at what looks like an increasing rate. You can see a projection upwards like so.